life is crazy. Man, Joe. But I'm grateful for my growth. And I'm grateful for the shit that I'm going through. Because, yeah, without it, I don't know what the fuck I'll be doing. But anyways, so I was just thinking about the last little post I made. And I'm like, thinking about those relationships that ended bad with me expressing myself after I expressed myself, and how those people made me feel, and how they all made me feel like I was the problem for expressing myself, for having the feelings that I had, for interpreting their actions the way that I did. And I realized that it was probably because I waited too long to actually express myself and speak up. And it's funny because my mom used to always tell me, like, Anna, you need to learn how to speak up. You gotta learn how to talk. You can't just shut down every time there's a disappointment. You have to speak up. You gotta learn to open up. And I used to be like, well, shit. In my head, like, every time I open up, motherfuckers just shit on me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna keep opening my mouth for a motherfucker to keep shitting in my mouth and telling me I'm the reason the shit in my mouth. But in a way, they was right. Because, like I said, I took too long to speak on it. And although there shouldn't be a time limit, if you don't speak up on something, or how you feel, or how someone is making you feel in that moment, and you continue with your tradition or your routine of abuse, then you will give them the idea, the notion, or the belief that you're okay with it. And when you do finally speak out, it's going to come off as you're only speaking out because you didn't get your way this time. You feel me? I think that's why a lot of cancers get labeled as crybabies, or like whiny or something, or dramatic, because we wait too long to speak up. We keep thinking, or keep seeing the best in people, and then keep trying to love the negative out of them, you know? Oh, if I just stay patient, if I just keep being persistent, if I just turn the other cheek and show them a better response, then they'll learn how to do the same with me in return. And that's not how it works. That type of behavior and that type of mentality honestly just leads to more abuse, more neglect. And it just leaves you obtaining more scars. Now, it's not always just cancers. Everybody of any sign, goes through this. Everybody, I don't know if everybody goes through this, because my sister has never gone through this. Like, it's crazy, because we literally, before she told me she no longer wants to be associated with me, we had a conversation and discovered that although we grew up together and shared the same room most of our life, we didn't know each other. We didn't know anything about each other. She didn't know her baby daddy raped me. I wrote it in the book before I ever opened up to anybody about it. She didn't, but she didn't open up about the rape and trauma that she had been through until she went through her stage or her battle with alcoholism. So she, but me knowing her and knowing that me thinking I knew her, I was like, well, this isn't her. I knew that the alcoholism wasn't her, or the thing that she talked about, or the thing that she did through her her battle wasn't her. So I would just be patient, and I took on the role, and I think that's why she battled with that so long. because I kept just being patient. But had I just, you know what I mean, sat there, listened to it, and then spoke up and had this type of conversation, then, you know, maybe it would have changed. But everything does happen for a reason and in its own season. But yeah, though, I was just thinking about that. Like, it's crazy how, you know, sometimes you think that you're doing something right in that moment, only to realize days, months, weeks, years later that, oh, maybe I was the problem. Not necessarily that I was the problem, just me not using my voice and standing up for myself and advocating for me as much as I was advocating for the next person. That was my issue. Because I can't, you know, you can't love a motherfucker out of their darkness.